Grant here from Stage to Sell Realty, and I've got a special guest here with me today, Xiomara from Zellner Insurance Agency. But we are talking about something very specific that's dear to the Zellner family's heart. It's the Zellner Foundation, and then also a golf event coming up. So, Xio, welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah, and tell us a little bit about the Zellner Foundation for military vets.
Yes, thank you for having me. The Zellner Foundation for military vets was born from a series of extraordinary events that my husband Jeff and I went through the holiday season of 2018. So we really figured out that I think there's a higher calling given us a mission, and we decided to put our will, our context, and our resources to the betterment of the men and women in uniform that have given so much, expecting nothing in return. Once they come back to their civilian life, they have to face a lot of hurdles and obstacles, and one of them is PTSD. So there's two components. One thing is finding a new career after they retire, because they're very young. They're mostly always like in their 40s or 50s. So after learning so much in the military, there's so much that they can give to us in the civilian world.
Right.
But it's really hard for them to translate that experience to, like regular civilian work. So we want to establish ourselves as a network of job placement.
Okay.
And then after working a little bit of that, we're golfers. And we found that actually golfing, it could be used as an amazing therapeutic tool for PTSD diagnosed veterans and disabled veterans. So in December last year, I created I don't have the banner here, but it's called the Wheel of Iron Golf Program. And what we do is we provide them gear, lessons, and play free of cost.
Wow,
and we take them out, and they get to socialize with people different that they're, like their military friends, and it just takes their mind for a little bit out of their bad thoughts and experiences.
How many people do you have in that program? The Wheel of Iron?
The Wheel of Iron, yes. So far we have helped probably 10. So far, it's been only 18 months. And of course, we started the foundation at the best moment during COVID.
Right, exactly.
So we were really hindered, and we couldn't, broadcast it more.
Yeah.
This year, we've been trying to do that. So we have been able to reach out more. But it's a work in progress.
Yeah. And is it something that they get into and then are going to stay for a long period of time, or is there kind of an end date?
As long as they want. I mean, if they show the interest, they're going to go and take some lessons. Once they really say this is something we want to do, then we buy the clubs. And then after that, we call them regularly, and we have kind of like a little family. We take them out at least every month or something like that, just to get them out and just continue we can call it therapy, but it is kind of like a therapy, another part of their recovery.
Yeah, a way to, like you mentioned, to get them away from their world, their life for a little while. And that's what golf and sports and a lot of other things are in general. And so that's wonderful that you're able to do that.
Exactly.
One other thing that we definitely want to talk about is you have an event coming up.
Yes.
And I'll show it here, but I'll put more up. Is a charity golf tournament November 12th. So tell us a little bit more about this.
Okay, so last year, again, when we launched the foundation, there was no way to start fundraising. So the only way that people were still willing to go out was golfing. So we decided to put this golf tournament like in maybe a couple months, and it happened 1,000 things, but in the end, we had 80 players, which was absolutely incredible. It was at Southampton on 210, and this year is going to be there too. The date is November 12th. It's a Friday. It starts at noon, so that way people can take the afternoon off from work. And the fee is $100 and includes lunch, dinner, drinks, and a bunch of other stuff, surprises that we're going to have.
Sounds awesome. Last year I had signed up for a foursome, and then we ended up having to go out of town. So I think I had Julius and others from my team.
One of your team members.
I've already got it on the calendar.
Yes.
Not going anywhere, so I'm looking forward to being part of it this year.
I hope you better start practicing because there's very good groups.
Well, I don't know. I'll have to go out with you and Jeff and get some lessons, I guess. So, but we are proud, as Stage to Sell Realty is proud to be one of the sponsors this year. How can people, register or learn a little bit more about it?
Yes, so go to zellnerfoundation.com And there is the link for the registration, or the link for the registration, I'll give it to you, is Zellner Foundation /golf registration.
Zellner Foundation /golf registration. Okay. Very good. And there's a lot of great sponsors this year. I see Guardian, Publix, Bank of England,
FCBI.
Yeah. So yeah, we're proud to be along with some of those companies, at Stage to Sell Realty. Yeah. So November 12th, Southampton. Make sure you get signed up. Is it filling up yet? I mean, what's the maximum number of people you can take?
Right now, they haven't told me, but there are no restrictions. Last year, we were restricted to like 50 people. And a few weeks before the event, they said, okay, you can have more. And like in a couple of weeks, we got 80. Okay. So our goal this year is 100. I hope it's going to be more than that. But yeah, there's a still space. Okay. Yes.
And so, go to the website that you'll see at the bottom of the screen here. You can call me. We have a foursome at Stage to Sell. If I get more interest, I'll buy another foursome. We'll see how that goes. But anyway, anything else you want to tell people about this or anything?
Yes.
Anything else?
Well, I'm very passionate about this, and I don't want to get in any way political or anything, but I think our veterans need us now more than ever.
Yes.
And they need to know that regular Americans like us truly appreciate what they did, that it was never a failed mission, and that everything they gave was for something bigger than themselves. And we truly appreciate what they did. It's a deep gratitude.
Thank you for that. And thank you for all of you who have given service to the country. This is maybe a small way to appreciate that. Get out here on November 12th, support this. It's going to be a lovely day.
It is.
And thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much, Kevin, for the space.
See you next time.
Thank you.